You ever feel like you're doing everything right in calisthenics, but your progress still moves slower than a snail on a treadmill? Here's the truth. Almost nobody tells you, one tiny technique shift can completely change the way your body builds strength, and most people never discover it. Think you're crushing your reps? You might actually be training in a way that leaks power, drains energy, and steals your gains without you even noticing. Let me ask you something. Have you ever done an exercise and felt it more in the wrong muscles? Or wondered why your form looks clean on camera but still feels unstable inside your body? That's not weakness. That's technique. And the craziest part? The secret to fixing it has nothing to do with getting stronger. It starts with how you connect your body before the rep even begins. Because here's the mistake almost everyone makes: they move first and stabilize later. But the strongest athletes do the opposite. They lock in, create tension, and then move. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on sand versus building it on solid concrete. Same building, completely different results. I'll show you exactly how this technique works, but not yet. First, you need to understand why the old way holds you back. Most people relax their core, let their shoulders float around, and rely on momentum without realizing it. They think they're doing more reps, but the body is actually disconnecting under the surface. Every rep becomes noisy, shaky, and weak, even if it looks smooth from the outside. So before we unlock the technique that changes everything, notice this: the strongest athletes don't look tense, but they are. Not stressed, not stiff, just connected. Their body moves like one unit, not separate parts arguing with each other. And once you feel that difference, you'll never go back. You ever do a calisthenics workout, walk away sweating, feeling accomplished, and yet deep down you know something isn't adding up? Like you're training hard, but the results don't match the effort? Here's the truth almost nobody talks about. One simple technique, one shift in how you connect your body, can completely transform your calisthenics performance. And the crazy part is, most people never learn it. They push harder, do more reps, try more variations, all while missing the one thing that actually unlocks real progress. Think about this for a second. Have you ever watched someone do a pull-up or a push-up where everything looked clean from the outside, but you could almost feel that something wasn't right inside their movement? Maybe you've even felt that in your own training. The rep looks okay on camera, but inside your body it feels wobbly, uneven, maybe even uncomfortable. That's not a strength issue. That's not a mobility issue. That's a technique issue. Specifically, the hidden kind of technique nobody teaches. Let me ask you something else. When you start a rep, what's the first thing you think about? Most people think about the motion, pulling up, pushing down, dipping, holding. But the strongest athletes in the world think differently. They don't move first. They stabilize first. They don't start the rep and then try to fix themselves mid-air. They connect their body before the movement even begins. And that, right there, is the difference between someone who looks strong and someone who actually is strong. It's like building a skyscraper. You wouldn't stack floors until the foundation is rock solid. But in training, people stack reps on top of a weak base every day. Shoulders loose, core soft, legs doing their own thing, feet disconnected, no tension linking the body together. And then they wonder why their reps feel shaky, why progress stalls, why joints start complaining, or why their form collapses under fatigue. The problem isn't the rep count, the problem is the connection. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most people don't even realize they're disconnected. They think, I completed the rep so it must be right. But completing a rep doesn't mean it was efficient. It doesn't mean your body was aligned. It doesn't mean the right muscles were working. Sometimes the wrong muscles take over so smoothly that you don't notice it until months later when the plateau hits, or worse, when pain shows up. Picture this, you're doing a push-up, looks clean, arms straight, chest down, chest up. But inside your body, your core is relaxing every time you lower, your shoulders are drifting forward, your lats aren't engaged, and your glutes are half asleep. From the outside, it's a rep. From the inside, it's a leak of strength, stability, and energy. And leaked energy never builds power. Now compare that to someone who uses the technique we're building toward. Before they move an inch, they lock in their core like someone is about to punch them. Their glutes are switched, on, not squeezed like crazy, but awake, present. Their shoulders are packed into a strong, safe position. Their lats are quietly pulling the torso into one connected line. And then, only when everything is locked, they move. The rep might look almost the same from the outside, but inside, it's a completely different experience. Instead of being pushed around by the movement, their body controls the movement. Instead of energy leaking out of every joint, the energy flows in one clean path. Instead of muscles fighting each other, they work together. That's what real technique feels like. Not tense, not rigid, just connected. Here's the part that surprises most people. Connection makes the rep feel easier, even though the body is working harder. Because you're not wasting energy fighting your own instability. The rep becomes smoother, safer, and way more powerful. And this is exactly why you see people doing calisthenics with that effortless look, as if gravity just affects them differently. It's not magic, it's not genetics, it's technique. Think of your core like the foundation of a skyscraper. If the foundation wobbles, it doesn't matter how strong the upper floors are. Everything shifts, everything shakes, and eventually something cracks. But when the foundation is solid, the entire structure becomes almost unshakable. That's your body when it's connected. Every muscle plays its role. Every joint supports. Every rep becomes a building block instead of a gamble. Before we uncover the exact technique that creates this kind of power, I want you to start noticing something. Notice how your body feels before the rep begins. Notice whether your shoulders feel set or floating. Notice whether your core feels active or soft. Notice whether your legs are just hanging there without purpose, or whether they're actually part of the chain. Most people think calisthenics is all upper body, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, but your legs are part of the movement whether you feel them or not. If they're disconnected, your whole chain is weaker. And here's a little light bulb moment. If one part of the chain disconnects, the whole chain weakens. Not a little, a lot. Your body isn't a collection of muscles doing their own thing. It's one system, one machine. And machines only work well when all parts communicate. When one part slacks off, the others overwork. And that's when progress slows down. So before we jump into the technique that ties everything together, sit with this idea. Strong reps aren't built during the movement. They're built before it. Before the push, before the pull, before the dip. You create the strength, then you express it. Not other way around. In the next section, we take everything you just learned and turn it into a physical technique you'll feel instantly. When you get it right, even one rep will feel completely different. You ever finish a calisthenics workout feeling like you pushed hard, but when you check the mirror or try the same exercise next week, nothing has really changed? Here's something almost nobody says out loud. One small technique shift can completely transform how fast you gain strength, build muscle, and control your body. And most people never discover it. They push harder, force more reps, try new progressions, but the missing piece is right at the start of every movement. Think about this for a second. Have you ever done a push-up, pull-up, or dip that looked fine from the outside, but inside your body it felt shaky or uneven? Maybe your shoulders felt unstable, your core felt soft, or the rep just didn't feel solid. That's not weakness. That's not lack of skill. That's a hidden technique mistake almost everyone makes without realizing it. Moving before connecting, most people think the rep starts when the movement starts. But the strongest athletes do something different. They don't move first, they stabilize first. They connect their entire body into one tight, powerful chain before the rep even begins. Their core switches on, their glutes activate, their shoulders lock into a stable position, and suddenly their entire body becomes one unit instead of separate parts arguing with each other. It's like building a skyscraper. If the foundation is shaky, it doesn't matter how strong the floors above are. Everything wobbles and eventually collapses. But with a solid base, the whole structure becomes unshakable. That's exactly what happens inside your body when you learn this technique. Instead of leaking energy at every joint, your power moves cleanly through your body. Instead of feeling unstable, you feel grounded. Instead of fighting for every rep, you own every rep. But here's the problem. Most people don't even know they're disconnected. Their legs hang loosely during pull-ups. Their core relaxes during push-ups. Their shoulders float forward during dips. And because the movement still looks fine, they assume the technique is correct. But inside the rep, everything is unorganized. The wrong muscles compensate. The right muscles never activate the way they should. Progress slows. Joints start complaining. Motivation drops. You've probably seen someone do a push-up that looks clean, but they're actually sagging through the core, letting their shoulders drift, and pushing the ground away instead of pulling their body into the right line. From the outside, solid rep. From the inside, wasted energy. Now compare that to someone using the right technique. Before they move an inch, the IR core is braced like someone's about to poke them. Their glutes are lightly activated, not squeezed hard but engaged. Their shoulders are packed into a stable position. Their whole body feels like one strong piece. And then they move, smooth, controlled, powerful.